horrible.
Well, after untested rape kits sat in a Detroit warehouse for years, the victims of a serial rapist had to wait and wonder if he would ever strike again.
Tonight, 7 investigator Heather Catala shows us how it took 5 long years to finally get Michael Swigart locked up.
When Michael Eugene Swigart was dragged into court in September,
you have demonstrated a pattern of identifying, targeting vulnerable young women.
A woman he raped wanted vengeance.
If I could have you castrated while you locked up, you would be castrated.
And Wayne County Circuit Court Judge Thomas Cameron all but threw away the key.
I will sentence you to 40 to 75 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections.
While justice was served that morning in court, the 7 investigators have discovered Swigart should have been locked up years ago. Prosecutors say he is a serial rapist. Detroit police had evidence he raped another woman in 2009, but like thousands of other reports of sex crimes in the city, that case was ignored.
Nobody would say this about a 10-year-old murder or a 20-year-old murder. It wouldn't be devalued in this way. So it shouldn't be any different for a sexual assault.
Swigart's case came to light as part of Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy's relentless push to test more than 11,000 rape kits that were once abandoned inside this old Detroit police warehouse. Some of the untested kits are now 30 years old. So far, Worthy says they've identified 127 serial rapists.
They have gone on to rape in 23 other states and the District of Columbia. So just a small subset of all the untested kits that were found have gone on to rape in almost half of the other states in the United States. That's how pervasive this is.
Swigart was no different, and as investigators pieced together evidence against him, the picture that emerged was chilling. He was arrested at least 14 times in the last 25 years. Swigart's DNA was even in a national database because he'd served 9 years in prison for raping this woman back in 1994. Her 2-year-old son witnessed the attack.
He was strong as a bull. When he threw me on the bed and he was raping me, my son had a plastic bat and was hitting him on his back, was trying to help me.
After Swigart left, she called the police and then went to the hospital to endure a forensic exam so that evidence could be collected in a rape kit.
You never feel like the same person again.
Swigart got paroled from prison, and court records show he started preying on women yet again. But this time, he did not get caught as quickly. In early February of 2009, a 26-year-old woman called Detroit police from this restaurant to report that a man she'd met for a date had raped her. She too went to the hospital to undergo a forensic exam to create a rape kit for evidence. And it's at this moment that the system broke down. Her rape kit was never tested by police and never compared with the national database of DNA known as CODIS.
It is possible to have gotten victim number 2's kit tested and put in CODIS even before victim number 3's assault occurred.
That's right, victim number 3. Prosecutors say Swigart struck again 7 weeks later, targeting a young mother in Detroit.
He was nice to her. He even took her to drop her children off at a babysitter. And then, as soon as that was finished, all of a sudden, no warning, no sign, not like he started talking to them abusively or anything. It always starts off with just a physical assault.
This third victim also called police and endured a rape kit, but both kits sat on the shelves of the DPD warehouse and neither got tested until 2013.
He doesn't just prey on women, but he affects our families.
Swigart was arrested for several other crimes after those 2009 rapes, but because no one ever compared the DNA, he was not locked up for long. Swigart's first victim calls that shocking.
I think it's a shame. It could have been prevented. He's done it over and over again, and he don't realize the impact that he's had on all of us.
Suzette Samuels could not agree with her more. She's the lead attorney for the Wayne County Prosecutor's sexual assault team. But as frustrated as she and Worthy might be with the rape kit testing disaster, they're doing what they can to right the wrongs of the past.
So far, it hasn't prevented us from moving forward because what do we have to lose? We don't have anything to lose. The worst has happened to her.
Swigart told the judge at his sentencing that he feels like he was convicted on his past, not on the evidence in the 2009 cases. He is appealing his conviction. Testing the 11,000 rape kits is really just the first step. Now the cases have to be investigated and prosecuted, and that's going to be expensive. The Detroit Crime Commission is trying to raise money to help with that effort. If you would like to donate, please head to WXYZ.com for a link to the Crime Commission. I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.
All right, thanks a lot, Heather. Now, Prosecutor Kim Worthy wants to make sure rape victims are not left behind in the future. Tomorrow on 7 Action News this morning, Heather will show you how law enforcement and some top names in business are teaming up to prevent rape kits from ever getting lost in the system again.